Hi there and welcome back. Let's review aortic valve replacement. We'll get into the procedure, why it is done, how well it works, what are the risks, post surgery, and bottom line, how do we underwrite. Aortic valve replacement is a surgery done for aortic valve stenosis and aortic valve regurgitation. The surgery is either an open heart surgery or a minimally invasive surgery. In an aortic valve replacement surgery, the damaged valve is removed and replaced with an artificial valve. Procedure. During open heart valve surgery, the doctor makes a large incision in the chest. Blood is circulated outside of the body through a machine to add oxygen to it, cardiopulmonary bypass or heart-lung machine. The heart may be cooled to slow or stop the heartbeat so that the heart is protected from damage while surgery is done to replace the valve with an artificial valve. The artificial valve might be mechanical, that is made of man-made substances. Others are made out of animal tissue, often from a pig. In minimally invasive heart surgery, the surgeon makes a smaller incision in the chest. The aortic valve is located near the front of the chest. So surgeons have discovered that aortic valve replacement can be done successfully through this smaller opening. Why is it done? If your chronic regurgitation is getting worse and if you have symptoms, you will likely have surgery. You might have surgery before you get symptoms, especially if your regurgitation is getting worse. If you have acute regurgitation, surgery will likely be done right away. If you have symptoms of aortic valve stenosis, your doctor will likely suggest surgery to replace the valve. Most people who do not have symptoms do not need the valve replaced. How well it works? Valve replacement surgery is the only cure for aortic valve regurg. It helps relieve symptoms and prevent heart failure. And it helps people live longer. Valve replacement surgery is the only effective treatment for people who have severe aortic valve stenosis with symptoms. If you don't have surgery after you start having symptoms, you may die suddenly or develop heart failure. Surgery can help you have a more normal lifespan. What are the risk factors? What are the risks involved? Valve replacement surgery has a high rate of success and a low risk of causing other problems if you are otherwise healthy. Although most people have successful outcomes, there is a risk of death and serious problems during surgery. Valve replacement surgery is a high risk for people who have a failing left ventricle and who have had a heart attack. About 5 or less out of 100, about 5 or less out of 100 people who have valve surgery die. If you have an aortic valve regurg or stenosis and have symptoms, the risk of not replacing the valve are greater than the risk of surgery unless you have other health problems that make surgery too dangerous. Even if valve replacement surgery is a success, you may have problems after the surgery, such as an increased risk of blood clots, There, these can break off and cause a stroke or a heart attack. You will need to take blood thinning medicines, anticoagulants right after surgery to help prevent blood clots. If you get a mechanical valve instead of a tissue valve, you will need to take blood thinners for as long as you have that valve. A need for another replacement valve. This is something that will depend on the type of the valve you get and how long you live after you have the surgery. Another aspect to consider post surgery is incomplete relief from symptoms. Sometimes what happens, some types of valves do not have openings as wide as a normal valve for a person your size. This can limit how well the valve works to relieve your symptoms. Another aspect to consider post surgery is the fact that a valve that fails, there is a small chance that the valve will not work. Your doctor will need to check from time to time to make sure that your valve is working. Okay, so those are the aspects we need to correlate when we underwrite. So how do we underwrite? As far as underwriting goes, follow your underwriting manual and the internal company specifics to extend the best possible offer after taking into consideration all the aspects that you see from the application, exam, cardio records, records from the primary doctor, or whatever info and the resources you have in front of you. Okay, let's take a break here. See you soon. Take care. Bye now.